Walk us through the benefits and to whom of a merger of this size.
So if China Unicom and China Telecom, I guess Unitelecom or whatever they decide to call it, if they do merge, you're going to see a much larger customer base, which allows for a lot more data analytics, a lot more trials, a lot more ability to hit a really large market. It would immediately put them up at second, right below China Mobile. I think also they would get a lot more government support, which is always key in China. This is an example that Beijing is trying to make this company into much more of a global player and would presumably put a lot more resources behind it.
So what are the drawbacks, especially for, I suppose, China Mobile?
So the drawbacks, certainly for China Mobile, is that it has another big domestic competitor. It's also a sign that perhaps Beijing and the party is looking a little bit less favorably as to what the company has and is doing. I think another drawback, though, for the two second and third largest Chinese telecoms in China is that putting companies together like this is not necessarily going to lead to more innovation, more efficiency. This is not a market-driven move. This is a party-driven move. So we don't actually know if the numbers make sense, if the fundamentals make sense to put these companies together, or this is just something that Beijing is doing for inscrutable reasons.
Now, we're seeing a similar situation here in the United States with T-Mobile working towards a merger with Sprint. On the day that was announced, John Legere, the CEO of T-Mobile, said, if we don't take decisive positive action, we risk ceding global leadership in both 5G and the entire next wave of technology to a country other than America. Would a China Unicom and Telecom merger mean that the U.S. loses its footing when it comes to 5G?
I do like how he says a country other than America, like he's afraid to even say China. I do think this would be bad news for major American telecoms companies. I mean, I think it's too early to say that this means that they're losing their footing when it comes to 5G, but it's certainly, as far as American competitors are facing it, it's certainly a step in the wrong direction.